Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and please welcome my very special co-host, Terri Suzuki from Kigaru Spiritual Journeys. Hey,
Hi,
Terri.
everybody. Hi, Jean. Thanks for hosting today.
It's my pleasure. Nice to see everybody. And Christine is here. Catherine is here. Nancy Ray, Scott Starseed. Catherine is, I think I said Catherine, and Osmo is here. And Leverett Vreddy is here. Nice to see you. And Soul Chef Antonia is here. Nice to see you too. It's so nice to see everybody. Thank you for joining us. And this is our second edition of our color um, readings for, you know, let me just tell you a little bit about what we're going to do. And I don't know how many of you watched the last show. And I hopefully put it in the show notes below. Um, Here's a link to our last show. I may have linked it. I made this a couple of days ago, so I don't recall exactly. But our last show, what we did color readings, and what we do is we ask you for your favorite color, and it doesn't have to be your favorite color of all time, just your favorite color today. And you can be as general or as specific as you like, but if it's a color that I don't know, I'll have to look it up so that I can imagine it. And then we call in the frequency and vibration of that color, and we ask the color for a message, for you, what this color means for you or tells us about you. What does this favorite color reveal? And it was really amazing because color is energy. Everything is energy. We are energy. Our thoughts are energy. Our words are energy. Our actions are energy. And color is energy. And I know that when Terri does her private readings, and at many of the psychic fairs that Terri does a lot more psychic fairs than I do, and she often gets angels that come in with this color ray, and the color speaks to her and means something different. But if you don't mind, I'll take your example, Terri. Like
Sure.
uh, somebody needed unconditional love, and you would think love would be either pink or red, like the Valentine heart or love, or you would think it's green, like the heart chakra is green. No, it's not. It was silver. But and it wasn't silver for anybody else other than her client needed unconditional love or healing from love or healing. I don't know if it was grief or some sort of a heart love, and it was silver that she needed to balance or to help heal her. So we're not saying that the colors equal this. Like you can look up, blue is calming, relaxing, red is fiery and energetic. We're not saying that. We're tuning into the frequency of the color, what it means for you, and what it does for you personally. And it's really beautiful. A lot of times, angels come in, the angelic rays are all different color. And I feel like some of these have those angelic rays, angelic frequencies on it as
Mhm.
well.
Yes.
Is there anything that I missed, Terri?
Um, no, I love that you let them know that the color is about them, not just what we know about colors or what people have said in the past about colors. It really is about the color and you and what you get from that color right now. And I will have to say that I am wearing my favorite color right now, white. But, white is a tricky color actually, because white is representative of all the colors. All the colors of the rainbow are in white. That it represents all colors. So and I do love all colors. So that probably is like, maybe that's why I'm drawn to white. And so it's just what you're drawn to today and what it's saying to you. And I will also say that when Jean and I go to fairs, a lot of times, or even when we're doing readings in our other shows, a lot of times we're shown a color at the same time in our reading, and that color means something to us at that time. And one of the ways that we learned about color was through our classes with medium Kim Copeland. She does color auragraphs, where that she reads the color. Your reading is based on the color aurograph that they have had her draw. So it's a little like that. We're just tuning into the color.
Mm-hmm. And one person's read may not be the same as another person's read, and it may mean something totally different for each person. So it's not one color fits all.
Right.
I thought that was funny. Mhm. So, what do you say? And I just wanted to thank everybody for subscribing to both of our channels. It really does help. We are a team here. We both work at this um, effort together. So we appreciate you going to each one of the channels and subscribing. And also, each one of us are available for private readings. And we both have our own website that we explain and detail all the different types of readings that you can, um, you know, uh, pick from. So it's really important that we share the love and check out Terri. I'm telling you, she gives the most amazing readings, and it's really high vibrational. And I love working together, and it's a beautiful thing. So. And the only other thing I wanted to mention is tomorrow at 7, no, at 7, tomorrow at 2. I was just telling Terri I was all mixed up with my time. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern and 11 a.m. Pacific, I have my sacred geometry event, and it's just a group event. It's on Zoom. And if you're interested in learning a little bit more about sacred geometry, I invite you to join us. And if you would like to find out how to do that, you can go to my website under group events, and you'll see all the sacred geometry for tomorrow is there. It's available. And also, you'll see all the events that I'm having through the rest of the year. So, in case anybody is interested.
Well, give me a second here just to hype you up. Jean does the most amazing readings, but if you want to develop any spiritual way, any spiritual thing, go to Jean's classes. These are great classes, and they're nice and calm. You're not going to feel pressure. You're not going to feel pressure or feel like, oh, I'm behind or something like that, because she's a great teacher, really great teacher. And lovely, lovely classes. So,
well, thank you very much, Terri. Thank you for saying that. I'm sorry, I was. Nancy says it's amazing. I get older. My favorite colors change. I'm enjoying doing acrylic paintings. Wow. And I'm always surprised how the colors blend. Oh, that's beautiful, Nancy. That is beautiful. Somebody else on the last show said that they did crochet, and they crocheted so many different colors. And I wonder what the color and the vibration of the colors that you work with and stare at every single day. You know, when you're crocheting, you're focusing on the color, and I'm sure it brings a frequency and vibration for you. And Crystal says, "Ah, thank you, Crystal. She likes feeling comfortable when I teach." And Sherry Moe, hey Sherry. So we'll go with that. Thank you very much. I see Secret Charlotte and artist Liz, and Nathan is here. Hi, Nathan. And I said hello, Soul Chef Antonia and Leah. Oh, Leah, this would be maybe like a private reading. May I ask for a color scan?
Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah. So, we're not reading your auric color. We're asking you to choose a color that's your favorite color so that it's connected to you. And then we're reading the vibration of that color and letting you know what that reveals about you or how that is connected to you. So I think that medium Kim does something similar. She'll tell you what your color is. She'll look at you or tell you what your color is. But that's not exactly what we're doing here. We're jumping off from the color that is most appealing to you at this point in time in your life, and we're going to be reading that for you. So I hope that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Hi, Sand Dog. It's a cute name. Christine, you're getting so specific. All right, all these artists are here. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's get started. And Nancy Ray, you're first because I have you in here first. And then Scott Starseed is next. Nancy says iridescent violet. Woo! I love it.
Wow, that's a good. They're all good colors, but yay.
Yeah, it sounds like a chakra color. It sounds like feels a lot like the crown chakra.
Ooh. Wow. Nancy Ray, your iridescent violet just sent me straight to your crown chakra, just straight right out here. And letting you know that your crown chakra is pretty strong. And remember, that's kind of how we take in spiritual energy. So I think that you have the ability to take in spiritual energy fairly easy. Okay, let me just look around just a little bit more. Tell me more about this. Tell me. They're saying she is blessed with the ability to use an openness. I believe that really interacts with her intuition. So I have a feeling that this amps up your intuition of others, that you probably, we kind of guess that your first take on something is probably rooted in what you're receiving. So I think you should be very careful about, interpreting correctly when you have these first intuition things. Don't overdo it. Don't underdo it. Yes. Okay, that's what I got.
All right, Nancy. So your iridescent violet was talking to me, and I was getting a very strong emotion, and I felt very emotional, and I felt like it was sort of touching a place in my heart and in my soul, and it's very touching. Like if you're, how when somebody says something really sweet and very kind, and you say, I'm touched, and you feel that sort of inside um, caressing or movement inside of you, that you feel like it moves you, it touches you, and it's ever so lovingly. And I did also get expression, and I felt like it was like expression of a gentle touch, or not touch, but I'm touched, and this expression of this, I'm touched, and it's emotional as well. And it's a deep part of your emotion. It's a very sacred part of your emotion. And I feel like it's something very deep inside of you that is cherished and guarded and precious, and I just feel like it's like this gift. And they just want you to know that it's always been a part of you and always will be. and they love you right back. This iridescent violet loves you right back. I do feel as though this energy can come in and soothe you or comfort you if you need it to. So you can call in on this iridescent violet. And that's what I got, Miss Nancy. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. Hi, everybody. Shining Love Light, Willow 22. Hey, ladies, I had a lot of the peeps in for my members only just a little while ago. So thanks for coming back. Willow, I see you. Hypnicity. Shining Love, thanks for the jewels. That was really sweet. And Sharon O'Brien, Hypnicity. Ah, that's sweet, Hypnicity. And Barbara Hart Love. Oh, so nice to see you. We're doing color readings today, so we just ask that you let us know what's your favorite color. And if you can be specific, that's helpful. Try not to say yellow and orange and purple. No. we need to pick just one because we'll be here. Well, it's a lot. As you can see, we dive deep into the feeling. Okay, Osmo's next, and Osmo's color is teal. I wish I had like a little chart that I could pop up the color for, and we look at the color, but we can just imagine. And using our imagination is a way to tune into spirit. So if everybody, when we're doing the reading, if you can imagine the color teal, that's you going into the spiritual realm or the imaginary realm and accessing your connections.
Well, osmosis, I am getting that the teal is very, very grounding for you. That it's a color that kind of brings in both the blues and the greens, so kind of unites the sky and the earth. And I'm showing that it's a very grounding color for you. But it also gives you a lot of energy. So when you see it, you feel really, really good. Okay, tell me more about how this affects them. They're saying this is a color that gives you energy, that in a way, if you are, let's say you're out for the day, you've done a lot, you've kind of used up your own physical energy, that this is a color, like if you had it on your keychain or you had some of it around you or your favorite crystal in that color, that you could actually derive a little energy from it by just looking at it, that it restores you in many ways. Okay, I'm going to stop there for now.
All right. Sorry, I didn't put you in the hot seat. I was
no
focusing.
problem.
So, Osmos, what I got for your teal is your teal came to me as in the shape of a serpent, and it was hugging you. But it wasn't an actual 3D serpent. It was like a vibration of an energy. It was the color sort of in the shape of a serpent, and it was hugging you and coiling you. But it was always very shimmering and shifting in the vibration. It's almost like, you know how when it's a really hot day and it rains and you look out, or even if it's just hot and you look out on the street or on a road and you see those wavy lines from the heat coming up off the road. It's sort of like, the energetic vibration. And it also lifts your spirits when it comes in and it hugs you with this, like, I say serpent, but, take that with a grain of salt. This this like coiling type of energetic teal. And when it does, it actually helps to cleanse and lift your vibration. And it lifts your spirit, and it allows you, actually, I feel like it allows you to get onto the next plane if you would like to travel and connect with spirit guides and angels. I feel like it lifts you that much. Um, I feel like it makes you happy. I feel like it's something that you feel like you remember when you see the color, and it feels like a memory to you, and it just brings you happiness. And you know how the Caribbean waters are that really beautiful blue and teal? I feel like it's like something in your memory or a past life that in nature that was this beautiful, and when you remember it, it makes you feel joy and it lifts your spirits, and you feel like it's like a hug. So, all of these things for you, Osmos. I hope that
Wow,
was helpful.
that's lovely.
Hmm. Hi, Jack. And Terry, do you have your your I don't know, those that all the thingies on your channel? Just checking.
I I don't know.
That'd be great.
I'll go take a look.
I appreciate that. Um, okay. Hey, Brolick, nice to see you. Just visiting. Daniel Shaman, Catherine. I think I got everybody. Aw, Nancy says, I'm touched by this reading. Expressing my emotions is a big part of me. Oh my gosh. Nancy, I'm telling you. Oof, that was deep one for me. That was a deep one for me. Hi, Carrie. Carrie VT is here. And a lot of people are on this blue green vibration today.
Yeah, that's one of my
Sue
favorite colors
is
too.
here, and Willow is here. So if not Terry, it's okay.
I'm just checking on my phone real quick.
Okay. All right. So let's see who's next. Thank you very much for all the feedback, y'all. I know that we like to keep it moving, so I'll come back and check your comments. So, Catherine, I think that Catherine, you were on you were watching the last show and very moved by the last show, and you were telling us about your oracle deck that you were creating, and it really did inspire you. And today you want to play, and you're saying, "I'm going with Wisteria," and I see that you chose the Purple Heart, and I also see the color of your top in your icon photo. So I love that. And there's many wisteria trees in my area, so I know what that is. But it's a beautiful, beautiful color. It was the vertical.
Ah,
Hmm. So let me go into wisteria for you, Catherine. I feel, I feel royalty. I feel importance and honor. There's something about this that you have. Uh, you're revered as important and honored, and royalty these days may have a little bit of a bad taste in your mouth, but it's the best kind of royalty. It's the honored, respected, and um, polished kind of a feeling is what I get around that. I feel like it helps you to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. It helps you to have like I'm trying to think of my words here, you guys. Um, when you want to accomplish something and you're having self doubt, this helps you to have faith in yourself or belief in yourself and hold on to that honorable worthiness. And you sort of draw in this energy of wisteria and allow yourself to move forward and accomplish these things that you want to accomplish. I think it gives you motivation, it gives you initiation, it give or it not initiation, what am I saying? Um yeah, initiation. Just sounded funny. Initiative, I guess I would say. Um and the ability to sort of have that momentum and that follow through. Because sometimes we have ideas, sometimes we have dreams, but it's hard to put action into it. And I think this wisteria helps you to put these things in action because of your worthiness and this remembering that you're important. Um, and I'm not saying your ego is important. I'm saying the energy of Catherine when she creates, that's important. And you feel this feeling of importance and worthiness and, the reason for doing things. And so you feel this momentum behind you. And I think it's a very big motivator. I think a motivator would be a good word that is all encompassing. That's what I have for you, Catherine. How about you, Miss Terry?
Well, I got strength. I got strength when I looked at this color wisteria. And then I also kind of went, because she's using the word wisteria, I think it kind of made me go into like the wisteria plant, which is an incredibly strong vine, very, very strong. And so what this color looks like to me for her is almost like a backstop, like something that if she's really, you know, having a lot of trouble, that this is a place, a backstop that kind of picks her up, saves her, kind of cradles her. And so this is really a color that can really be used to help smooth things over, to restore calmness, to restore safety, because of the strength of this color for her. And I feel like I don't want to say it every single time I'm reading, but every single time I keep hearing, this is a blessing for her. This is a blessing. Each time I've read today about color, the color has often said, this is a blessing. This is a blessing for them. So this strength of the color, the safety that it provides, the place to rest is a blessing to you. So.
And the magnificent, miraculous tree that wisteria creates, and the way it transforms itself, and in a moment's notice, it has all of these magical spirals and color all over the place, and it's hidden for most of the year, and then at certain times of the year, it comes out and reveals all of its strength and all of its beauty and all of its miracle. It's just amazing. I love it. I really love it. So thank you very much, Catherine. And she says, I love that. Wisteria motivates me. Thank you. And she said, thank you, Terry. That was lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome. When I go to Japan, they are famous for their wisteria.
Oh.
And a lot of times you'll go into a temple and you'll go in and there will be a vine that's covering quite a lot of space actually. And you can walk under it. It's sheltering, it's calm, it's cool in the heat there. And I'm always fascinated by it because it's something that they know how to handle, Because remember, if you plant wisteria too close to your house, it can pull your house over. It,
Mm,
it's a strong vine, and it's just magical to be able to stand under one, a really big bunch of it. It's just amazing.
beautiful. Wow. So thank you very much. Thank you. I do see Daniel Shaman is next, and then Sharon O'Brien. Daniel Shaman.
Okay. Turquoise.
Turquoise.
So Daniel, I know shaman is in your name here, Daniel Shaman. So I hope you are a practicing shaman, because what I get when I see you and turquoise together, it as you know, sometimes I read on a stage. I see this stage that is really just a big white quartz floor, no walls, and they just show me stuff on this. And my stage completely turned turquoise. Turquoise with the little black veins in it, like the real stone. And the first thing it said to me is ancient, ancient, ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge, connection to the earth, connection to the skies. And it's just letting me know that I really do believe part of why you love this color, and this color loves you back, is because that maybe you're a shaman. Maybe it's the shaman part, getting that, connecting you with that ancient wisdom, with the ancient earth vibrations, the ancient earth culture. Yes, that's what I'm getting for you. Wow. And I haven't
Anything?
seen the floor of my quartz floor change before like that into a different color
Oh.
altogether.
Hi, Joy and Sorrow and Absolute Truth. Nice to see you. Aw, so nice to see everybody here playing. So,
Mhm.
Daniel, I hope that you're still here. And Julie Ellis is here. Nice to see you. Culture is here. Nice to see you. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I just love all these colors that people are coming in. So, Daniel, what I was getting for you for turquoise is I was on the other spectrum, but very similar. I said outer worlds, other planets, other galaxies. Outer worlds is what I wrote, and I saw that the sky and the moon was turquoise, and that the turquoise had like a light in it, an energetic frequency, a consciousness. This turquoise had like this luminous consciousness living within it, but it was clear as water, like it just like you would see turquoise water, and then when you move right up on it, you can see your hand plain as day. There's no turquoise between you and your hand, but when you look out at the water, it's turquoise. So it's like clear as water, but it's turquoise. They're saying it has the same property, but the moon and the sky are all this turquoise or shades of turquoise. I also got that it provides or assists you with clarity and also fluidity. It's very it's soothing, smoothing, gliding, lifting, carrying, and all of these things that allow clarity and fluidity to come through. And I saw this moon and this sky, and then I think Terry, you were saying that you saw um, something about the sky.
Mhm.
You were saying something that resonated with me. Um, and Daniel, I think you brought this with you from your past lives, and it's not. I personally didn't see the stone of turquoise, and then when Terry said that, I'm like, oh, of course. I was looking at the like turquoise water kind of turquoise, just the color, like the ray. Um, but I feel like you brought some of this energy with you. It's like in your energy signature, and it feels like a part of home for you. So I feel like this place that I saw, this outer worldly place with the turquoise moon and sky, maybe a different lifetime that you may have experienced. So that's what I have. I hope that was helpful.
That was beautiful, Jean. The talking about turquoise in conjunction with the moon, that gave me shivers.
Thank you, Terry. Okay, Sharon O'Brien is next, and then Barb Broxson is after Sharon. And Sharon says deep red.
Wow. So Sharon, the deep, deep red, I as I tuned into your spirit and that red, it was almost as if I saw you in your mother's womb in the deep red that fed you, made you, created you. So to me, when I think they're trying to tell me then is this color really nurtures you. It nurtures your soul. It makes you feel grounded and happy and energetic. All the things we want to say about red, but really I think the foremost thing about you and red is this nurturing quality, this quality that helps nurture you and really grows your I want to say spiritual abilities, that deep part of you that yearns to just keep growing and keep learning. Yeah, that's what deep red's saying to me.
Okay. So, Sharon, I feel like this is a very fun color for you. I feel it's energizing. Um, I feel like it's reliable, stable, and um, sturdy. I feel like it has like this strength to it, but it's more like and it almost feels like a tree stump. You know how a tree stump, and I'm talking about maybe a big tree stump, like maybe 8 feet across, where it's very stable and sturdy and secure that you can't move it, and it's always there and it'll be there for years. It's like reliable and stable and sturdy. Very, very strong root and very, very strong base. Um, Relates to your root chakra. I feel like it's also surprisingly calming for you as well. Like it allows you to go "Ah," and just feel relieved, feel taken care of, feel relaxed and in the arms of truth, or in the arms of safety. I feel like it's a beautiful assistance for you in many different dynamics, or dynamic ways. That was interesting, Sharon. I went off. Nice to see you. Oh my gosh, H. Holmes is here. Hi, H. Holmes. Thank you. I don't know where that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Do you have moderators? Let me see. Maybe you already did that after that H. Holmes was in there.
I did, yeah.
All right. Thank you. So after Sharon O'Brien is Barbara Broxson. And Barbara, if you're still here, please say hello.
Oh, Scott's here. Scott Scorpio Santaro.
Hey, Scott. He likes the color. He's the color king.
Yeah.
The color king. All the colors. I don't think Barb Broxson is still here. I think she was. All right, let's move on to Thelma Truitt. Thelma Truitt, is Thelma Truitt still here?
Thelma, just say hi in the chat or something like that, and then we know you're here and we can reach you.
Sharon says, thank you, ladies. My front door is painted cherry cobbler red.
Ooh, I bet that's pretty.
It's very grounding and stable for you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so Thelma isn't here. Barb Broxson isn't here. Christine Thomas, are you still here?
Somebody said hi to Christine, so I think she must be here. Okay.
And Christine said dioxine, purple, very dark purple.
Mixed with teal, so it would be even darker, maybe. Huh.
And then after Christine is Absolute Truth. And it's easier for me to pronounce. Oh, I love this very dark purple.
So, Christine, as I'm getting into this dioxine purple, this very dark purple mixed with teal, one of the things that it's showing me is that it is a very calming color for you. I feel like it kind of helps mitigate or manage anger a little bit. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure how this does that, but it feels like that it transmutes anytime that you are like feeling anger, that it helps transmute it into something very, very useful, something that really helps you not get sucked in, helps you go on with things. It helps you be very creative. And when I first tried to imagine what this color is, The first thing I saw was Georgia O'Keeffe's that dark lily that she's painted. It's like a dark purple. It's very much like the color you're talking about in places. A lot of people when they see this painting printed, they think it's like a black tulip or a black thing, but it's not. It's like a lily, and there's lots of this purple in it, and it just shows me that you have a lot of creativity, and that this the vibration of this color really helps you flow and manage emotions, manage all sorts of things. It's a very flowing color for you. It really is quite helpful. And I love that this speaks to your soul. Wow. Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you, Terri. And Christine, I have to admit, I was only tuning into the dioxine purple, very dark. I didn't see mixed with teal until you mentioned that. But so the very dark purple I got was moody, represented moodiness and mystery and unknown miracles. It's like the birthplace of miracles. It's also like, the lotus that is in the mud. The mud is that purple, and the lotus has that. At the base of a flower, you have that purple that is mixed in with the green stem, and it's like that creation point. I do feel it's an explosion of creation. And I wrote miracle, magic, and restful as well. I said flexible. It's very flexible. And what I felt like it was sort of like it had like a bend and a move to it, and a flexibility to it, that it wasn't just stagnant or solid. It was sort of had like a movement to it. And I also got that it was symbiotic to your own frequency and energy. And it's almost like when you pull out the color or when you see the color, you're like, oh, there's my friend dioxine, and you're like familiar with it, and it brings you joy. But when I saw that the lotus with the and having that deep dark purple be in the flower as it's being created, and then when you see the bloom open in that green part of the flower, there's that that's where I saw the purple. And it's like that point of, and you know what else, it's also reminded me of like an artichoke. The base of an artichoke has that purple in it, and that's what I'm feeling. It's that creation of the flower that has that base purple in it. But like Terri said, it's very creative for you. That's what I kept getting. But yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, Jackie. Nice to see you. Susan Feather is back. She says she loves Georgia O'Keeffe. I know, right, you guys? I wish we had people to pop up the things that are in our head when we try and describe them.
No, I wish we could have just flash it on the screen, but
You guys are keyboard warriors, though, I'm sure. Okay. And so after Christine is Absolute Truth, and then after Absolute Truth, let's go with Joy and Sorrow. Orange for Absolute Truth.
okay.
Mm.
Wow. Okay. So what I'm getting for you, livre, verity, verity means truth, is what when I tuned into your soul and orange, I just took this deep breath that just made me feel so comfortable, but I felt my spirit kind of rise, my vibration kind of rose and got higher. And I believe that this color like sets you free. I feel like it just takes the lid off that's kind of holding you down and just lets your spirit vibrate at a higher level. It feels it's not just that it feels like it's vibrating at a higher level. It feels kind of more galaxy like it's vibrating at a higher level out there in the galaxy out there. It really pulls you up. It really brings a lot of freedom to you. It feels like a more comfortable spot for you. Oh, and I can tell when you are around orange, whether you're wearing it or you get some orange flowers or something, you bring orange into your life, you feel very happy. This makes you happy. This is a super happy color for you. And I want you to think about one other thing. Before this show, as I was meditating, I was a question hit me suddenly, and I thought, can we hear the vibration of the colors? And so I Googled that, of course. And I went in, there was I listened to a few colors, but the color orange is the one that struck me really hard. It was amazing. It was like fireworks going. It was really vibrant. And check that out and see if that speaks to you.
Wow. That's another dimension I hadn't thought of. Beautiful, Terry. Thank you so much. All right. So, absolute truth. What I want to say about this orange is I got some one word answers, and spicy was the first thing I thought of. And it reminded me of like that, that tea with the cinnamon in it and the orange spice tea, that very warm. And I also got warm, I got fruity because of the orange, and this is like what I'm feeling, the spiciness, the oranginess, the the cinnamon, the depth, the taste, the aroma, the feeling, and soothing and unique. And then I got dreamsicle and lots of fun with childhood. And then I got a wood burning stove, so it's very warming to you, it's very soothing to you, and it's very um it keeps you safe and embraced in that warmth, like you would if you were a child sitting near a fire. And that childlike wonder, it keeps you with your creativity and your adventure. Like this adventurous, orange is very adventurous and fun, and I feel as though you do have this youthful part about you that is always, no matter how old we get, you always have that childlike playfulness, and definitely unique. Definitely unique. I don't know if you had like a wallpaper, something that you really like this orange. I feel like it comes from your childhood. And you know how, like back in the 70s, we used to have that really wild wallpaper with the 70s orange and green and yellow, like all of those juicy colors or those citrus colors. They were popular back in the, I think, I don't know how old you are, but and this is what I'm getting, this really juicy orange, but this orange is very warm and soothing. And I just loved the drink and the spiciness that it showed me. Um, But I think that it does help you with your creativity and remaining uh, young and safe, you know, that we all remember and adore. So that's what I have for you. Absolute truth. Thank you so much.
I really love that in your list they gave you dreamsicle, which of course made me think creamsicle, which is those orange creamsicles that I love that. I love that particular ice cream a lot. It has probably contributed to a lot of pounds. Yeah.
Oh, she says, gosh. And Crystal said, I'm putting together an orange compost bin as I listen. I love orange, all shades.
Mm.
Wow. Good for you. Thank you, Susan. She says the backdrop image is beautiful. I thought it was inspiring in case somebody couldn't think of a color. They'd be like, hey, I like that color right there. And Daniel says, I remember, well, sorry, I'm trying to put us back here, you guys. He said, Daniel says, I remember my life in some star system on a turquoise water planet with blue and golden suns. I was some type of concession. Is that what that says?
I think
Playing
so.
and swimming with green dolphins. Ooh, maybe
Wow.
that's what we were tapping into.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, there's your validation.
Yep. Think that's what you got.
Thank you, Daniel, for sharing. And Absolute Truth says that's exciting. I had to look it up because it's hard for us to stumble through these names, and sometimes I think of a nickname, but since I already looked it up, I said I'm going to translate that, and it means absolute truth. So that's
Yep.
easier for me to say. Oh, okay. So joy and sorrow is here. It's one word, and um, oh yeah, here it is. Right now, apple green.
Green.
Apple green. And then culture, you'll be next. Oh, and then Absolute Truth says, I love that tea is my favorite. Oh, the tea. And this has been the summer of dream sickle bars and low sugar sodas of that flavor. So fun. Thank you. Well, maybe that was the frequency and vibration that was
Mm.
coming up. And she goes, I agree. It's inspiring. And I meant tea. Yeah, I read it as tea. Thanks. Wow. I'm sorry, Jerry. Joy
That's
and
all
sorrow.
right.
We're back at you. Joy and sorrow says, uh, apple green. Really beautiful colors in nature. Just beautiful. Oh,
Oh, I love this for you, joy and sorrow. Wow, because when I tuned into your energy and apple green, I saw the soul of a child. I saw somebody who is full of curiosity, that this color helps with your curiosity, your the curiosity of a child. They don't hold back. They don't let something, oh, mama told me, until they're a lot older. They don't usually let, oh, mama told me not to talk about that or think about that, or, they're just pure curiosity. And, that is something that spirit asks of us, to be curious. Instead of being fearful, to be curious. And they're showing me that the apple green helps you restore your childhood imagination, restore that childlike wonder. That's kind of what apple green does for you. Is it makes you more curious. It makes you quit self-censoring so much. and allow your ideas and your spirit and your abilities to just flow a little bit more, a little less contained. Yeah, a little less beat up by the world. Yeah, and that's what I have for you.
Beautiful. So, Joy, I for apple green, I felt a very stable energy. It's a frequency and vibration that was very stable, very reliable. That it's true, like it's verifiable, and I feel as though you can trust this apple green, and it's the purity of the color and the stability of the color. I feel like it helps you with your authenticity. It helps you with your discernment. I feel like it helps you with your authenticity and your expression and your conversation, your communication with others. I feel like it's like a frequency and vibration of truth. And I'm thinking about you, absolute truth, this frequency and vibration of truth that you're on this apple green sort of wavelength and frequency and vibration. And it's trustworthy, authentic, clear, reliable, stable. And I feel like this is in your energy as well. And it's very primitive, or it's very primal. It's very organic, and it's very it's like goes back to the beginning with you. Um, you know, and none of those words are exactly what I mean to say. I just mean the origin. It comes from your origin, and it's at the very beginning of creation with you. Um, I feel like it's a very not ancient color or vibration, but it's it's part of the what's that not what's that one word? Not the omega, alpha, omega. What's that? What's the begin? Oh, not the genesis. Maybe it's the genesis. That means beginning, right?
Yes.
Um, or I don't know. You know what I mean? Like the very beginning of creation. This is what I feel this frequency is for you. For you, joy and sorrow. This apple green is pure, reliable, authentic, something you can depend on. And it goes back to the beginning, the very origin of all of humanity, of all of the universe. I feel it's like from the beginning. And it's just it's that's how reliable it is, that's how stable it is, that's how fundamental it is. So that's what I have for you. I hope that's uh oh geez, she says, yes, I've worked very hard on myself and I've been a healer in this life. Good for you.
Wow.
I feel like you bring this frequency with your
It's
healing.
mhm.
But just the stability, I couldn't say enough words to say how stable that apple green was, or how from the very beginning, from the origin of all origins, in the beginning of the beginning,
Right.
of all life. Well, she's happy to hear this. I'm glad that it made that it was meaningful. That it was meaningful for you, joy and sorrow. And I don't mean to laugh, but I just read this. Catherine says, makes me think of a Jolly Rancher, right? They've got
I
it.
like that too. That's so cute.
That candy apple, green
Mhm.
apple Jolly Rancher. That's ding 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 ding. That's it. It's like jewel, and and it's you can see through it. What do you call that? It's
Mhm.
clear. It's
Translucent.
translucent. Yeah, thanks. I can't think of my words. And Christine says she loves apple green. I think it's motivating for a lot of us. A lot of people are resonating, and I feel like I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but I just felt like this origin of all origins that actually gives me the goosebumps. Thank you so much.
Primal for her.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find my words. I'm trying to go back far enough. Yeah. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, thank you for coming and playing with us. And I
Yeah.
have one more, Terri. Do you mind? Are you
Sure.
available?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
am.
right. And this is a little, it's a little bit, I wanted to connect with culture, and I wanted to connect with this olive leaning chartreuse. And I know it's another green, but it's a very different green.
Mhm.
So, but this will be the last one for today, everybody. But I just wanted to let you know that you let us know if this is something that you'd like to hear us do again, and we'll have to maybe yeah, we have a lot of ideas. So olive leaning chartreuse, earthy.
Okay. Cultural envy. What I get right away, and I mean, I like heard it before practice was even ready to get anything from them, is sophisticated. This is a sophisticated color, and it is a color that brings out knowledge. It's an honest color. It brings out knowledge and honesty. It just has a sophistication to it that is, I think, underappreciated, to be honest. I think it's underappreciated when you look at this color. It's a, for you, it's a very grounding color. And it allows you to kind of let your consciousness go to a slightly higher realm. It is something that you can, if you're not meditating or praying or doing something spiritual, this would be something really great to add into a meditation or a prayer to think about this color, or in the place that you pray or meditating, maybe bring this color in some form, because this is a sophisticated, high-minded color for you. It allows your brain to work more. It allows you to really explore. Oh, they're saying explore safely, or that you can kind of use that to kind of help you explore the spiritual realm, spiritual ideas in a more safe environment. Um, I think the last thing I want to throw in is it's kind of a truthful color for you. It brings out truth for you. Yeah, that's what I got.
Thank you, Terri. That was beautiful. So, culture, what I was getting for you is rich, rich,
Mm.
rich, like whipped topping, with green shaving or lime shavings. Very rich and vibrant, right? It has this electric kind of uh, vibration, vibrancy to just the sight is vibrant. You can see the vibration just by looking at it. Welcoming and inviting, and I saw that this color lifts you. It lifts your vibration and frequency, and it also lightens things. So it, along with that, with topping, even though it's rich, it's light and lifting, and I feel like this color green is while it invites you, it also helps to transform you. I feel like the frequency and vibration is on standby for when and if you need a little pick me up. And um, you know that there's a soda. Um, oh, crap. I'll never think of it now. I just thought of it. Fresca. Fresca. Do you know Fresca? It has like that lemon lime, but it has that like really unique kind of a uh, flavor to it, and it's effervescent. It has extra bubbles or something in it, but it's unique tasting. I think it was like a diet something. I don't even think they make it anymore, but it's about this bubbly effervescent type of an energy and frequency to it that it stands by. You don't want to stand in it or walk through it too often, but it's always right there for you. So if you're like, I need a little pick me up, and you put your hand into the earthy olive leaning chartreuse, and then it sort of puts in this vibration and it runs all the way through you, and it gives you a pick me up, and it gives you a lift, and it gives you sort of new life or new energy or new beginnings or new thoughts or new inspiration. Like um, I feel like you go in and out of these uh, periods of exhaustion or just really wiped out energy, and then this like sort of comes around and helps revive you. It's very reviving. So if you ever are exhausted and you're running on fumes, is what my mother used to say when she was tired, um, just call in this earthy olive leaning chartreuse for a pick me up. And I feel like this is something that it can do for you energetically, spiritually, and physically. I think in this world, it also helps you. But just imagine that these colors are either in an orb or like an array of color. And it has this consciousness in it, this energy in it, this healing quality, and all of these qualities. And you say, Jean, well, when you and Terri were talking, it sounded like you were talking about me, not the color. Well, yeah, because the color supports you. And yeah, you're rich, you're vibrant, you're welcoming, and
You're
you lift others
sophisticated.
up. You're then that's sophisticated. Yeah, absolutely. And these things can also describe you because these things are very close to your energy. And she said, yes, it does feel uplifting. Thank you. Spot on with the periods of exhaustion. No way. Oh gosh.
Mm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And sophisticated. That's one of them too, for sure. And these colors have personalities. She said, I'm wearing the color right now. It's become a bit of an obsession of mine. Good. Over the last couple of years. Well, you can't get enough of that energetic frequency to help keep you going and give you a burst. And I just want to know, Culture, did you change the color of your C for this show? Or was the color always that for your C?
Oh,
See how it says C on
for
her
your
icon?
icon there, yeah.
And somebody else did that too. Um, I don't know who it was. Maybe it was the last time, but somebody else changed the color. I think it was teal. The person we did teal for last time, and the square was teal.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Wow. We got some sophisticated computer users here.
She said, no, it's always been that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, oh. Wow.
Wow. She said, that's fascinating, Jean. I hadn't thought about colors having consciousness, but it makes sense.
Mhm,
hmm
mhm.
And it's a frequency and vibration that it's like a sentient energy. It's not like a consciousness personality with ego. It's a sentient energy that responds to you and sort of feels and picks up some of the feelings and vibrations that you put off and help to blend and balance. All of these colors are very balancing for each and every one of you. But oh my gosh, that was so I went off into a whole nother world, you guys. I mean, I'm looking back and the emotional touches, the expression of emotions. I mean, that was just so very touching for me. And it touched that part of her that was just untouchable. And the serpent that hugged and shimmered. And because I wrote down a lot of these things, the turquoise outer world, sky, moon, and light, and the moody mystery of that really deep purple. and the spicy, warm, fruity, soothing tea, right? And I
Right.
did say dreamsicle, Terry. I did say dreamsicle, but I was thinking creamsicle. So I don't know why
Yeah.
I wrote down dreamsicle.
Well,
Uh,
I knew what you meant.
I
My spirit knew what you meant.
I don't know if dreamsicle is a thing. Is it a thing? Do they make
I don't,
those?
I don't,
I don't know.
I don't know, but I do know they make orange creamsicles. So
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, Julie, you're so cute. She said, I love this game. Thank you both so much. It's very uplifting and it takes you outside of yourself. It takes you into a different frequency and into your imagination, which lifts your spirits and it calms you and entertains you and soothes you. So you don't have to think about the dryer. You know how the dryer it plays that song every time it's gonna fluff again, and you're like, oh, I don't want to go get the clothes out of the dryer. Well, you can come play with us.
yeah. Yeah, also, what I'm hoping is as you hear us talking about colors in relationship to people's spirits, that as you're going through your days or you're doing your meditations or prayer or whatever, be conscious of color. Maybe as you're doing it, a color will kind of come in your mind's eye and, try to feel into that color and see what it means for you at that time. So I know I wasn't very conscious of color at all until I took my color class with medium Kim Copeland. And then suddenly it's almost like all of my readings often have some sort of color component in it now.
And they come in with angels. Tell the story about the angel that brought in the silver. I don't
Okay.
trying to
Okay.
tell everybody in the beginning, but
Okay.
and thank you, Krista. She's saying this was a blast to watch. Please do it again. I so enjoyed this show. Aw, thank you.
Okay.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
All
So
right.
Terry, tell your story, then we'll head
So,
out.
so when I'm at fairs, oftentimes I'm reading people, and I don't know what they need healed. I don't know what's going on with somebody. But if in my mind's eye an angel shows up, then I know they want to heal something. But they show up with a big drop of liquid. They're holding up the big drop of liquid, and the drop of liquid has color, and their outfit matches the color. So they have these big hats on that are kind of triangular, and it has usually gold trim or silver trim around it, and then the color is infused through it and it matches the drop, and their robes match all of that. And then they come in, and and then I know, okay, they want to heal something on this person. And then I have to interact with them and ask what it is. But only one time it didn't come in as a drop. It came in as this beautiful silver vase that was kind of curly cued, kind of incised in it. And it was a beautiful silver vase. And I'm like, what does this heal? And they said, this heals romantic love. We want to heal her ability to romantically love. And what had been happening is this woman was a career woman, and she had not pursued romantic love so that her business could grow. And now she was at a point in her life that she was open to it and had more time for it. And so they came in and healed it. They had me hand her the vase, and she had to drink it. And that's how it entered her body. Usually when they show me the big drop, they put it on their head and let it kind of come into their etheric body. But in this case, she had to drink it. The other thing they always tell me is how long it takes. And what I always know when that they're healing love, it's always at least 2 weeks or more. They said love has to be healed slowly, because otherwise you will trust the wrong person too fast. And the first time this ever happened, they told me, well, because I asked them, I know you can heal this instantly. How come? How come so long? And they said, because she will leave this hotel. The fair was in a hotel. She will leave this hotel, and as she goes out the lobby, she will meet a jerk, a creep, and she'll take him home, because she'll be so healed. She'll be so in love and lovable. And they said we must slowly put this into her so that she can have control of her love too. So I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense. So
I'm telling you, you guys, it's just amazing. And Terri is just as amazed when these things are
oh, yeah,
coming out of her mouth. And she's like,
yes.
oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And when she comes home, she goes, Jean, you will never guess what I saw. And she tells me, and it's because we're tapping into that realm, the realm of infinite possibilities and infinite potential. And we're bringing in what is most important for our clients to learn and heal and feel and understand. And it's just absolutely beautiful. It is just amazing. Really.
Look what Christine just said. That is, I like that too.
Oh,
I have noticed my art students' clothes usually match the painting they're working on. So they're really feeling it. Yeah.
wow. Hey, Crone Wanderings. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. I'm sorry you missed some of the show. Hopefully, you were listening. And Catherine said she was putting together a desk while listening. It was soothing.
Oh, I'm
Yep.
glad.
It's that frequency and vibration for sure. Well, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It's one of my favorite things to do is to go, where no man has gone before and bring through the information that is of the highest vibration and in the highest good of all concerned. So I'm so glad that all of you listened and really enjoyed and felt something from all of the different readings. And so tomorrow I'm going to be on with Akila B is hosting, and I'll be on with Akila B tomorrow. And I believe it's noon. Let me just double check because I'm telling you, you guys, yeah, it's at noon. And then after my show with Akila B at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, is my sacred geometry event. And I call it an event because it's sort of like a class or an introduction. It's sort of like that. And you can, if you want to attend, you can go to my website and click on the sacred geometry tab and go through the registration, and you'll be right in. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. And Terri, where will you be next?
Um, on Thursday, and I don't have it up yet, but I'm going to do a stories and chat. I have just gone to a fair, so I have good stories and we can chat about them and all of that. And then in the background, what I'm going to be doing this week is I'm going to be producing a new show where that I'm going to interview a lady who does numerology. Uh, However, tech is not her friend in this case. So we're actually going to be together doing a numerology. Yes, Crone Wanderings. It's like Terry's Tales. But anyway, she's a numerologist. She's really great. I've gotten an excellent reading from her. And so I thought I'd like to interview her and find out how did she learn how to do this and what do these things mean? And there's a lot of people know about the life number, which is your birthday, and your name number, which is something else. I don't know the correct term, but excuse me, she can do lots of other kinds of numbers. And numerology would be a lovely way if you were going to make a new channel or name a business. It would be great to do the numerology on what you want and see what happens with it, because they all have the vibration and numerology can track it. So I'm going to produce something, and I don't know when we'll put it up, but we're going to give it a try. And then after that, if that works, then we're going to try to do it live together, where that I read like I read and she reads like she reads, and we're gonna see if we can pull that off. It might be a little harder, but
Oh, I think it'll be just fine. I love learning about different people and how they began doing what they do and how they can help other people, because you wouldn't believe so many different modalities, so many different methods. And it's about people having their own authenticity and having that their own energy express itself through that healing of what they love. Yeah. So I love that. I love that. So thank you all very much. We'll see you tomorrow and next week. We look forward to seeing you again. I really appreciate all of the feedback, and it's very encouraging. Terri and I'd like to do a variety of shows. We'll discuss and find out when we're going to do another color, or we might do a mediumship with the photo, or we might do animals. We might do a lot of different things. We have a lot of things that we want to do, just not enough time to do them all.
Yes.
All right, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.